What's good, everyone? This is DJ's Raw and Cut Truth, giving you the raw content that you deservedly need. Jackson State, they squeaked one by, winning 28-19. This game should have never been close, but credit to Coach Dansby in Mississippi Valley State. They're very scrappy. They play with heart. They never give up, ever. And they live by that moniker. Caleb Johnson, I believe, was the first running back to have over 100 yards against this Jackson State defense, had 125 yards rushing. I know he's good. He's a talented sophomore back. But the effort, I feel, the energy was not there. Now, this is my opinion. We know how talented this defense is. Some people say it's the grass. Some people say it's the refs. But if you look at the film, it's just want to. See, Jackson State, they're battling a lot of things. They're battling the traditionalists who do not want them to level the playing field, enhance the playing field, to take it to another level. And they're also battling the people who always hated on Jackson State. This has been going on for years if you study the SWAC. They have to treat every game like it's a battle. I don't care if it's the worst team in the SWAC. I don't care if it's the best team in the SWAC, because I just watched Southern play Alcorn. That was the best SWAC game of the year. And I told myself, if JSU has one of these lull type of games where they don't, quote unquote, show up and play to their talent, would it be surprising that they could lose to them? You never know. It's any given Saturday. If you don't show up, if you don't play to your abilities, bad things can happen in a game. The good news is, I'm sure Coach Thurman and the coaching staff will go on film and look at the problems to try to rectify what was going on. It wasn't X's and O's that was the problem. It was energy, lack of energy. The defense did not look fast today. Yeah, they got a couple turnovers and some sacks. Also, shout out to Niles Gaddy. Niles Gaddy played with so much energy today. Had an interception, had a couple sacks, tackle for loss. And you see why the coaches like him. He's instant motor. Instant motor. He doesn't have an off switch. When you understand football, there's always that player that the coaches just like, they know who they could count on, who gives it everything they got, and he gave it everything he got today. Came up big against Mississippi Valley. James Houston is James Houston. He does his thing. He gets triple team every time. But as a team total, offense and defense, I expected better. This game should have been 49-12. I know Coach Prom is not there, but they got to play hard for this brother. Got to play hard for him. These Shines want him to fail so bad it's crazy. This is what objective criticism looks like. See, there's a difference between hating and being objective. Hating is nitpicking every single Jackson State game and always saying they will never be this good. They will never be, their success doesn't mean anything. Well, they played this team close, so their success doesn't mean. I don't want to hear that crap. Years ago, not even years ago, last year, everybody and their mama was making fun of Jackson State. The year before, they was making fun of Jackson State in their losing record. laughed at them till the cows come home. Now all of a sudden, they're winning games. And you don't want their fans, and I'm talking about the Shines, you don't want their fans to be happy about their team winning. I have some subs who are Jackson State alumni fans that hit me up on email that appreciates me being objective. So when I say Jackson State can be better, they know it's coming from a good place. I really want Jackson State to win because I believe it could create great change. Creating great change for not only this program, but all HBCUs. Think about it. What if Jackson State wins the remainder of their games and SWAC championship and celebration? I would say playoffs, but I believe there's like a contract that they're in. Correct me if I'm wrong or not. So what if that happens? And what if they have some players drafted? Not just one, but multiple players. It will be a conduit of change that we all in our culture yearn for. You should want this. This is why Jackson State got to push the pedal to the metal. I don't care if it's a D2 team, D3, last place SWAC team, doesn't matter. You play every team. If they played every team like they played Alabama A&M, we wouldn't have these discussions about being consistent every week. Wouldn't have those discussions at all. But back to the game. I was more disappointed in the run defense because they gave up 100 plus yards. The pass defense could have been better, but just like last week, they only gave up 121 in the low 20s, 120s. That's all they give up in passing yards, which is not much. Now they're going to be playing against Texas Southern and Andrew Body. Andrew Body is a true freshman. He's balling right now. Matter of fact, Texas Southern just beat Arkansas Pine Bluff today, 59-17. I expect Coach Thurman to run a little bit of zone. You don't want to have this team going pass happy. And Andrew Body can run too. He had 100 plus yards running and a touchdown. Plus he had 4 touchdowns passing. He's the truth. He was a 2-star recruit. And if he played at a bigger school in Texas, he probably would have been recruited more, or a school would have, winning pedigree. But he was a 2-star. But man, Texas Southern got a gem. And if I'm Texas Southern after the season, I'm hitting the transfer portal, looking at all the weaknesses that team has and trying to fix them. Because that quarterback is the truth. The receivers are talented. They got young. They're playing about 50 plus freshmen. For the last couple of games, I want Jackson State to take all these teams seriously. Take them all seriously. Championship time is now. This is the playoffs. The last couple of games of playoffs. Texas Southern, Southern University. You see them play tonight, and they have the talent to beat anybody. Alcorn. Alcorn has a winning tradition, coached by Fred McNair, who's a successful coach. And if you win those 3 games, it may be Alcorn again or Prairie View A&M. Shout out to PV. Shout out to Coach Dooley. He's doing an excellent job. So these are the teams that are in front of what JSU is about to play. It's no time for games. So Shadir Sanders, I know you had 2 picks today, and one of them really was a fumble. I believe somebody snatched it off. but the other one was a bad throw, threw it on triple coverage. I know he's going to get that fixed, and I know he's going to get the troops ready. He's a leader. He's shown that all season. But as a leader, I just want him to let his team know that this is going to be the most important couple of weeks this season. I'm telling you. Because all these teams, they want to be Jackson State. They want to get the headlines and the clout. They want it so bad. Don't give them an excuse. And shout out to Coach Prime. He's healing his foot injury. What he has done for HBCUs has been so amazing. And the fact that other people tried to discredit this brother is sad and pathetic. And I could tell, man, you know he wants to coach this team so bad. But rest up, my brother, and keep doing what you're doing. As for the players of JSU, this season was very important, not just for winning and losing, but what it can do, what it can change for the good. And as long as the players keep that in mind, they'll be just fine. But look at the SWAC today. A lot of competitive games, a lot of energy, a lot of love. This is what it's all about. Not just SWAC, but MEAC was entertaining. Shout out to Norfolk. I see that team. Coach Odoms has them in the squad there. South Carolina State, many others. Like I said, Jackson State, the time is now. And one game at a time. This is DJ's Raw and Cut Truth, giving you the raw content that you deservedly need. Peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and love to everybody that supports the channel. Subscribe to SWAC Buzz, the CFL Podcast, Tomorrow Leader Sports Network, SWAC TV, and many others. Many others. A lot of great content out here, and I'm out.